Hello, welcome to Working Group Apply. We are April 30. Um, let's get started. Um, okay, I've kept some of the tasks that are done, and I didn't move them before the meeting because I wanted to be happy about the task being done. Thank you, Julian, for adding the test. Thank you, Jenny, for looking at the Open API things. I marked this as done. I think it is, right?
Yeah, the restriction part.
It's mostly Stefan, to be honest. I think.
Vanilla
Yeah,
thing.
this is great though. Okay, scalability issue with server-side apply. We wanted to run. Okay, what happened last week? We wanted. Oh yeah, we said during the last meeting that we were not going to focus on that, and then the next day we started working on that again because it's just too exciting. And I think we have it working now mostly, and we wanted to do testing, scalability testing in Kubernetes last week, but then we couldn't access the cluster, so we postponed, and then we wanted to do it on Friday, but there was a bug, so which maybe is going to be fixed soon. So we are hoping we'll be able to test it again this week, and it shouldn't be hopefully too much work.
Just testing what we already did, basically, right?
Yeah. So that's mostly okay. Let's see what it does. Allow setting field manager declaratively. Kevin, do you want to say a few words about that?
Yeah, I'm on move right now, so I hope to have time for it on Friday, and then I just need to fix what we discussed, so get the patch back into feed manager as you suggested, I guess, the patch data.
Yes.
I think there's another way to fix this, or at least I haven't had time to look into it.
Yes. So the other way to fix this is to do. So I've had a couple of meetings. Jenny and I, we had a couple of meetings with people this week and last week, I think. And so we received various suggestions of things to do, and we thought about new things to do. So I added a bunch of items in the list. Fixing this bug is one of them. It is float. This is the one. I think it'd be nice to fix this one. Can I assign that to you, Kevin?
Yeah, sure. I'll probably won't look into it before the weekend because moving is like horrible.
Okay.
but
Okay.
Sure, it sounds interesting. I want to look into it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll put your name down.
And that would be in the SMD repo, sort of like fixing that one.
Kevin, you should talk to Jenny.
Sure. Yeah.
I suspect it's gonna be an SMD, yes. But I don't know all the details. I think Jenny knows more about this one than I.
Should I chat you up on Slack, or what's the best way?
And Slack is good.
Sounds good.
Okay, good. Okay, so fix interfloat bug. Yeah, that's a source of confusion a lot. Like we had a bug like this with Jenny before, and we were very confused. Okay. One off. That's pretty much one off. I'm gonna rename this because the name's confusing. Blah 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 blah. Implement union one off. Unfortunately, we can't mark this down. The code is mostly ready. I have a lot of people reviewing the cap. Everyone has a different opinion on different things. So I keep renaming variables everywhere all the time. But I think we're going to converge soon. I think I can do other things now though. So it's not done, but it's almost there. decide what to do with mutating admission controllers. That's Huawei. He's not here, but he's going to work on that maybe someday. Maybe we should sync with him. If he's not doing it, we'll probably have to do it. I'll move it down though because it's not moving. Use the schema. I'm going to use. So this is.
I guess I'm working on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is use the schema for merging CRDs, which we don't do today. And we absolutely want to do that for beta.
And the status of that is I'm just testing it. I have something that works.
Does it mean you plugged something? Does it mean you're actually reading the schema and parsing it and trying to do something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. That's very good to know. Verify and maybe document how to wipe out managed fields. Oh yeah. Yeah, Kevin, you have that also assigned to you.
Yeah, I don't expect it to be very much. We did it already, so it's just documenting again.
Yeah, that's yeah, we should have a test for that, and that'd be good. Maybe change the documentation.
Yeah.
Make sure built-in API types use the new correct tags. Julian, I've seen you work on that. That's great. I really like the fact that you're using the API checker for doing that.
Yeah, I wonder. I'll add more of the links, but I hope that I don't overlap with the validation that we already do. But I'll continue to work on this.
No, I think it's good. I think it's good that we do it this way. Then we know what to fix, and as we fix it, we'll see the warnings disappear, and I think it's great. And we can add more of these, and that's going to be great. That's maybe going to help us detect anything weird too, because we'd like to see if there are types that are not the way we expect them to be. And as we have more checks on this, we're going to maybe find things we didn't expect. So I think it's great.
Okay, cool.
Add a test for applying CRDs. We don't have that.
We have one for CRs, but nothing CRD.
Oh yeah.
So we just wanted to make sure that applying CRD works. It should be fine, but.
Yeah, so these two are from the same meetings. We don't know if the aggregated API server work with apply. So we would need a test for that, and we need a test for applying CRDs. This should be fairly easy, but somebody needs to do it. We still have the bug with server-side apply, taking the ownership of fields.
Actually, yeah, the applying CRDs, I think I tried it and it didn't work.
Oh.
So that was
Okay. So maybe we need a test and
maybe need to
a fix.
Work, yeah.
I don't expect it to be a massive problem.
Yeah, I might have done something wrong.
It's probably something that is not plugged correctly. We have a month from now, which means about 2 sprints. But I'm almost done with the union. So what do I have? I have the scalability and nothing else. So okay, I'll take these 2 items.
Sorry for interrupting. I need to drop out. I got my 3 tasks. If there's anything else, you can chat me up. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah. Bye. See you.
Yeah, this one we don't know how we're gonna fix it, so that's sort of a problem. This I'll take to because it's super easy and we should do it now rather than later. And I'm the one who did this mistake, so I'll fix it. No blaming. Define. I think this we know, so we don't have a big problem with that.
Is it a mistake? Oh, if they have the flag there?
Yeah, if you say server-side apply and it doesn't work, it's still going to do client-side apply.
Right, but when we enable server-side apply by default on the client, we do want it to fall back, right? Or do we know?
I think we should fade with an error and suggest people to. That's a
Use
good
a
question.
different flag. And then,
That's a good question.
well, that's for later.
Yeah, we need to think about it though. At CD storage limit, same as usual. I think we're mostly okay on that.
Yeah, I think we found that that was not the problem.
Yeah,
We thought it would be, but it didn't.
yeah, it's okay. API user targeted documentation, and then everything's optional. Cool. Julian, do you have? I think you can spend a fair amount of time doing the API types. Do you want anything else in case you're stuck and you want to do something else?
That works for now.
Okay, so I'll keep that, and I think everyone has a fair amount of stuff to do. Jenny, do you want anything else? Do you want to think about this one when you have some time? If you have some time.
Oh, yeah. Sure. I've thought about that before. I haven't thought of a solution.
Yeah, that's a good start.
I'll
Okay, cool. I think we're good for today then.
can we discuss making a sub-resource for managed fields? Does that sound like, or should we think about that?
We can talk about that. I sort of like the idea. I'm not sure why. I don't see the need to do that in the first beta.
That's probably true. Yeah. It's just to get around the. Well, if we make one, it would be a backward incompatible change, right? Because people wouldn't be able to update managed fields through.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It would be the same as like with status, how you have to update with /status, or with finalizers, you can only change with /finalize.
Right, but we could eventually make it.
And the reason that I thought it might be more consistent is just because, yeah, we're basically just wiping their changes if they delete it, and then keeping their changes if they modify it. And it just seems like kind of the same problem that sub-resources are for. So.
Okay, let me. I'm going to change the verify and document how to wipe out managed fields because I think it's related.
Yeah, that's basically, yeah.
Should we have a sub resource to change managed fields? I don't know if we have time to do that, so we have to make a decision now.
Yeah, that might be a lot, and we have to add the sub-resource to CR. We have some sub-resources already, but it's like hard-coded.
Yeah, typically CRs are not very good for sub-resources.
Well, they have status.
They have? Okay.
Yeah, I think they have maybe scale and status, and it's very specifically hard-coded sub-resources. So.
Okay, let's think about it. What do we? I like to know if we're on schedule or not. Feels like we are not correct based on what we said 2 weeks ago. We said many things were going to be done and they're not. But let's look at it again. So field manager, I'm hoping it's going to be done in 2 weeks. This is going to be done in 2 weeks. What's your take on CRDs, Jenny? Because I think in 2 weeks, we need to have at least all of the main features done. That is CRD, union, field manager. That's mostly it. All of the other items are like mostly small items that we can do in 2 weeks, maybe. Okay, so let's try and get these 3 done in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think the CRD approach works, it seems like. I just have to finish testing it. It's not too easy because we don't have integration tests that use OpenAPI.
Yeah. Okay, so we could you would have to make a new test that has its own OpenAPI.
Well,
create a CRD?
I can probably test it in the main integration test area instead of in the extension API server
You think so?
one, but it's kind of wrong.
Why can't you make a CRD? A CRD? Why is it hard to create a
I think
CRD?
creating the CRD will actually work if the test had the open API.
Can you make a simple open API? Like make a list, right? Make a simple object that is a list of like fields. Make sure you have the associative list, and that you can merge and not overwrite everything or like have conflicts on specific list items. I'm not saying it's easy, but okay, cool. Thanks, Julian. I think we're done for today.
Thanks.
Have a good one. See you in 2 weeks.